Well, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series, and this week we're going to be covering Sun in the 10th house in Sagittarius for Pisces ascendant people, and what happens when Sun is in the 10th house in the sign of Sagittarius for Pisces rising, while Sun is ruling the 6th house with its sign of Leo. And as always, if you do not know, if you have the Sun, what other astrological details you have, your planetary placements. For that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, Aspects, and Mahadashas at the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link, and link to my new school, which is going to be starting in 15 days, where you're going to learn just some crazy, awesome secrets right here. So, Sun in the 10th house in Sagittarius for Pisces and people. Well, mostly I would say this has always I've seen in a male's chart, but now even females are seen with this chart, although I only had 2 or 3, compared to like 15, 20 with men, or not, actually more, is that a person loves to get royal favors from government. One wants to become an army officer, one wants to become a police officer, one wants to fight for something higher like government. Usually they become great like officers in the army. One becomes a general, because you got to understand one thing, and this is something that I will explain even in my school, that more than Mars, Jupiter is the general of the army. Jupiter is the general of the army. There is this book that Eve recommended me to read. I forgot the name of this person who did this research on Jupiter and Mars, where Jupiter was really found to give profound results when it comes to military versus even Mars. And this is why I can see why I've seen people wanting to be powerful in army and government. One most definitely attains fame, recognition, especially through help of authority, government, father. So this is a very strong placement, and you will always defeat your enemies. This is actually kind of creates a Veer Yoga. Usually the Veer Yoga is made through Mars, but this is also an extremely strong position where usually an enemy will not be able to defeat you. However, the other thing that I've also seen with this position is that you may try to overpower your coworkers and your bosses. So it doesn't matter if you're in army or not. You could be just in a regular IT job, law, management, whatever. You could be a manager at the department store. You're going to find all kinds of people with this Sun placement. It's not just everybody in this placement will have this one particular career. No, you can be anything. You can be an astrologer, and you'll try to dominate other astrologers. You'll try to become this, not such a hardcore dictator like Sun is in Aries, but in Sagittarius you feel like you're right, other people are wrong, and they need to get your advice. Especially when you have other malefic planets kind of influencing influencing Sun. So that irritation comes in, that no, why are you questioning my authority? Why are you questioning me? Why do you think I can't do this? I can do this. So as much as this is a very divine sign, Sagittarius, you got to understand the quality of the sign also changes with a planet. It's like you're putting a bulb, which is a zodiac sign, but then you put this red paper on a bulb. What's going to happen is it's going to start giving out red light. The energy of the bulb is at a certain voltage, okay, watts. It's at a certain watt, so it knows, compared to a 150 watt bulb versus it's a 60 watt bulb, fine, it is there. But you're putting this red cellophane paper on it, and now it's giving out red light. So there's going to be some manipulation with the placement of a planet, especially when you have something so powerful as the Sun, as the king. Usually a person's soul is here to experience its regalness in their work environment, in society. This is a particular placement where not only a person will defeat their enemy, pay their debts off, their daily routines will be involved with social welfare, social reform, dealing with even in politics, but also this is a particular placement where a person may also experience not the greatest enjoyment through spiritual organizations. They may not enjoy going to foreign places, foreign lands. They will always tend to feel like they're wasting money on donations, or they're wasting money in, being part of some spiritual organization, because they feel like the temple is within them versus going somewhere in isolation. These are not the people who will most of the time go for, self-undoing, or will go for, isolated places away from people. No, they want to be amongst people. They want to lead people. They want to lead the groups. And usually this can create some absence of the father. This can create some karmic thing with the father. Usually when a person is separated from their father, that's when their career rises with this particular placement. So if you go far away from the father, suddenly you'll see your careers flourishing. Because with this placement, it shows that in past life, you must have done something to the father. In one of your past lives or immediate past life, you could have, destroyed your father's life. Or there could have been the fact that your father could have destroyed your life. So while you're together, it may not be so strong of a thing, but when you're separated, then the sun rises. This is also a placement where through birth of your children, whether first child, second child, third child, birth of a child, recognition and fame comes in. Also, somehow through your maternal uncle or maternal aunt, you will gain some favor in your career, in your reputation. Especially if Mercury is with Sun or Jupiter aspects the Sun. Okay? So guys, this is my analysis of Sun in the 10th house for Pisces ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below if you want to know where your Sun is placed, all the other astrological details. For that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.